Why didn't you know this was coming, Edgar?
Last year, the House was not smiling on non-eye-to-eye surveillance.
So I stopped.
We called Ramsey Clark to receive a go-ahead on tapping King's phone, but he refused.
Our behind-the-fence operations on Willie believes that King's ally, Stokely Carmichael, is recruiting a Negro army to wage war on white America.
Wouldn't you if you were them? If this were only a civil rights issue, I'd vote for a King Benjamin Spock presidential ticket. But after last night, it's not.
You actually sound sad about it.
I respect King. He's an extraordinary man. But now he's talking like a Maoist. And if he convinces Negroes not to fight in Vietnam, we'll lose. And the first domino will have fallen.
We must step up our efforts to discredit him.
Like your ridiculous suicide project? There is but one way out for you. That dumb letter attempting to drive King into despair only alerted him to the level of our surveillance.
We could create a film of him with a woman other than his wife. Using existing footage, we could insert him in a film we make of a woman. A white woman.
The solution is more intense than just dirty tricks.
If you'll excuse us, gentlemen, the director has a meeting at the White House.
Sit down. You have enough plausible deniability to last the rest of your 9 lives.
A SIG force can execute a wet insert operation. One day, he and his immediate circle are just found dead.
Too many questions. Americans believe the South is still fighting the Civil War. We find ourselves a cracker patsy, and the motives become very black and white.
Another patsy.
Should we advise the president?
I work very hard to keep any president from knowing I even exist.
Who will you order to do it?
I'll do it myself. I have too much respect for the man.
Raoul? Got the binoculars you sent me out for.
Just put him down by your clothes.
I heard Dr. King's staying at the Lorraine Motel right behind here.
Our gun buyer's coming by to look at the rifle.
Well, I gave it to you this morning.
I have it. Look, 3's a crowd. Here's a couple hundred. Go to a movie or something, come back in 2 or 3 hours. Leave the Mustang, I'll need it later.
Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.